Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm the Bahamian Budgeter, and today we're going to be going over what I spent in a week for the last 2 weeks. So we're gonna go over the first week, and this one should be fairly short because I did a boo-boo when I was like getting ready to do all of the calculations. I kind of did them without you, but we will still go over it. So we are going over the week of February 12th to the 18th. So nothing happened on the 12th. No money was spent. On the 13th, I put $50 towards a chess tournament, and that came out of my tithes because I didn't really need a ticket because I had no plans of going. The money just went straight towards the charity. Then the Kindle Unlimited, that bill came out also on the 13th, and that was $11.99, and I loaded that money straight onto my card. So every month when that comes out, I don't have to worry about it. So now on my card left for my Kindle is a $144.03, and that should last me the rest of the year. Then on the 15th, I took the little kiddos to go see a movie, and then I let them do playroom and then whatever like treats and stuff they want. I did that, and that came out of holiday because instead of buying them the little gift bags, I did that with them instead, and that was $88. So I had $17 left over, but she gave me all of that in US. So of course that got saved. Then also on the 15th, I paid my property payment. So every quarter I have to pay a minimum of $1,100. So I've been saving 12 because there's no even way to get 11 over 3 months. But if I do 400 a month, that can give me 12. So I just do 12, and that's perfect because then it gets paid off a little bit faster. So that went through, and then on the 15th also, I gave $200 to my sister to help with her loan that she has, so that came out of tithes. Then on the 17th, I went and got my car washed, and that was $40 that came out of my allowance because my car was looking horrible, and you would not believe that it rained that night. Literally that night that I got my car washed, I was like, this actually sucks. Then I calculated all of my buffer for the week. So my RBC card, I had a buffer of $1.10 used. So now I'm down to 107.36. And then in my CIBC, just 18 cents used. That was 151.55. So if I calculate all of that, I spent a total of $1,591.27. But remember, a big part of that was my loan payment. So if I take that away, then I only spent $391.27. So yeah, and this is all just stuff for me to know to keep track of my account information. So let's go on to these 2 pages because I've already filled them out. So no need to bring out my calculator or anything. So as you can see, so now I have $54 left in my allowance. Still no money out of my sinking funds, so still going strong. $300 left. I already said with my CIBC and RBC, tithes is now at $220. I don't count my bills, and then holiday is left at that 17 US. And over here, I just say how I spent the money. So $78 of that was cash. No, $178 of that was cash. $12.17 was on my CIBC, and $1,401.10 was on my RBC. And I just had to make sure that this, and this added up, which they did. So let's go ahead and do my no spend, because I had quite a few no spend days actually, because I don't count when I spend money out of tithes and my bills. So the only day I spent was the 15th and then the 17th, because this holiday stuff counted as a spend day, and then getting my car washed. So I had 2 spend days out of 7. So 5 no spend days. Here's my binder. Let's flip that right open. So this is for 218, and we have 5 days times 2. So that would be, times 3, so that would be $15. So that would bring us up to what? 11, carry the 1, 3, no 4. So we should have 141 in this envelope. So I'm gonna add 15. There's the 15. And then because of the 15, I need $6, so 5 and 6, because there's $21 I budget out for every week. So that first 15 is going to go into my no spend. 10, 15. So now we have 120, 35, 40, and 1. So 141. My math was correct. And then the last $6 I'm putting towards my Save with Judy W3&4 challenge. So 118, and we have 2 days that I did spend money. So that's plus $6. So 29 plus 6 would be 35. Let's add the 6. So now we have 10, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $35. So either way, that money gets saved. Okay, so here is my no spend tracker. And so we spent money on the 15th and then the 17th. So that is my tracker for that. It's looking pretty good. Way less no spend days so far. I mean, way less spend days. And here we are at 35, I said. So 5, 10, 15, 25. And then this will be 30 and 35. So now we're on to the hearts. Nice. All right, so that's all that I have for you. I told you it would be nice and quick because I did all of the stuff off camera, which honestly I might keep doing just because it was way less stressful to do it by myself and then just tell you guys what happened as opposed to me like trying to figure stuff on the fly. So yeah, now I'm gonna insert the footage for the next week. Hey guys, so we're gonna do the last week for my money moves. So let's go straight to my budget binder. So we're gonna be doing the week of the 19th to the 25th. So that's those last couple of days right here. So I did like I did last week and prepped everything for us because I really liked how that turned out. I like how fast it was, straightforward to the point, not a bunch of fuss. So I spent money on the 19th. The first day I spent money was on the 19th, and I bought some groceries that came out of my allowance. It was $43.95 because, so what I do is if it's over 50 cents, I round up. If it's under, I round down. So that means I took $44 out of my allowance, and that leaves me with $10. So that is the only thing that I spent out of my allowance for this week. So then on the 21st, I went to like a craft store. It's called Home Fabrics, and I was there getting like craft stuff from my sister's job that I help her out with, and I saw some nice like Easter stuff. They had like golden eggs and like some nice little Easter bunnies, and I was like, this is perfect. And I don't like to be leaving my house too much, so I grabbed it. So that came out of holiday. That's going to come out of my Easter envelope, and it came up to $24.70. So because that's under 50 cents, I rounded down, and I'm only going to take $24 out, and that's going to leave me with $51 left. And that's perfect because now all I need to do is buy a couple of candy to put in the egg, and then just have a bag to put it in. And that's 2 gifts already done for the 2 older kids that I'm buying something for. And now for the 2 younger kids, I didn't want to get them the same thing because they're both under like 2. So I'm not sure if I want to give them the whole like the same. I want to give them more like younger stuff, I guess I want to say, or like smaller. I don't know. I didn't think it was going to be appropriate. Okay, then also on the 21st, I went and got groceries, and this ended up coming out of my sinking funds because it came up to a total of $77.39. So I rounded down to $77, and that's going to leave my sinking funds with a total of $223. So I would just like to pat myself on the back because it took me 3 weeks in the month of February before I touched my sinking funds. So good luck to me. Good job to me. And then the next day I spent money was the 23rd, and that was groceries again. So again, it came out of my sinking funds because that was $44.04. So I rounded down to $44. So now I should have a total of $179 in my sinking funds folder. For my buffer for the week, my first card, I had a buffer. I spent $1.10, so that took me down to $107.36 to $106.26. Then my other card was just 55 cents, so that took me from $151.55 to just flat $151. So if we add all of this up together, I spent a total of $190.65, which is actually amazing. This is what I would like to spend every single week, about this much. This is like perfect amount of spending for me. So what we are gonna do, let's go and go through my envelopes because all of these was on a card, so I need to pay myself back. Okay, so we're gonna go here to my spending totals just to clarify my envelopes as we go through it. So let's start with my allowance. So I forgot in the last, when I was recording, to take the money out for last time. So we're working on the back of this tracker, and so I should have $10 left in this envelope, but I have 51, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna take the whole 54 out and hope I get some change later, and we're gonna put that on the side. And I've already updated this to show that I should have $10 left in this one. Okay, and here's the money for my sinking fund, and we should have 179. So I'm gonna take 100. I'm gonna put these 200s down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take these 4 and that 50. So I need $20 in this one and $10 in the next one when I find some change. So this is 154, and I already updated this as well. So I'm gonna put this back in the envelope. Okay, and then the only other thing that I spent money on was my holiday. So here's my holiday binder, and we're gonna go to the back because that's where Easter is. And we should have 51 left. So I'm gonna put this 25 down and keep the 50 in, because we definitely need some change. I'm gonna do with this 25 is put it into my sinking funds envelope, because remember that should have 179. So if we put the 20 and the 5 in, this should be 179. So 150, 75, 6, 7, 8, 9. So perfect. So this is squared away. So I just need to change one of those hundreds, and then I'll be able to put the $10 back into my allowance. All right, so I got some change. So first thing we're gonna do is put $10 into allowance, because that's what I should have left for the week. I'm gonna put the worst 10 back in. So that's how much I have to spend for this week. And then we're gonna go to my envelope and put $1 back into for Easter, because I should have 51. So now there's 51 in there. And then all of this money is going to go into my envelope to go back to the bank. So this should be 189, 150, 60, 70, 85, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. It's going to go to this one. I'm just going to stuff it in the envelope. So when I'm ready to go to the bank, I'll just take this with me and then deposit it to my account. So that is what the spending totals was. It just shows where all the money came from and then how much I have left. And then when I flip over, my transaction totals tell me where the money is come from, where I spent the money. So this week I spent nothing in cash, 189.55 in my first card, and then just the 110 in my second card. So that is that. Now let's do my no spend. Okay, here is my no spend tracker, and I did make a boo-boo last time earlier in this video. So I colored in the days that I spent money instead of the days that I didn't spend money. So we're gonna try to do it right this time. The 2 days that I gotta go back on. So I only spent money 2 days this week that I wasn't supposed to spend, and that was the 21st and the 23rd. So we didn't spend on the 19th, the 20th, 22nd, 24th, and 25th. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Oh yeah. Put that to the side. Here is my binder for my no spend. Right here. Right here. And this is for 2/25, and we have 5 days again. So that'll be another 15. And right now we have 141. So we should have 156. 156. Let's grab my money out of my stash. So 10 and 15. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this $12 is for the last 4 days. So $15 going in. So now we have 1, 20, 30, 45, 55, 56. So 156. I am correct in my math. And the last 6 is going to go into my 2024 challenge by Save with Judy. So that is for 2 days that I spent money. So just $6. So now we should have 41 in here. Let's count it up and see. So 10, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41. So yep. Slide that back in. Okay, let me grab my tracker and then we can color that in. Here's my tracker. So we have $41. So I know this is 25, 35, and each icon is 5. So we can color in one more icon to make 40. We have 4 more days left in February, and then we will be able to see if I was able to hit my goal of 20 no spend days. Right now, I think I'm at 14, so it doesn't look good because 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, even if I don't spend money for all of these days, that's still only 18, so not gonna hit it this month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Yep. So anyways, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys sticked around to the end. Let me know how your spending has been for the last couple of weeks, and because it's almost the end of February, let me know how your spending goals have been. Like, are you hitting them? Did you even give yourself spending goals? Let me know what's going on with you guys. Bye.